Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy. I am the Fearless Mama. That's my nickname online. I'm here with my Fearless Freedom crew. Freedom. What does freedom mean to everybody? Freedom is to do what you want, when you want, where you want, because of a home-based business, internet-based business. And so 12 years ago, I actually came onto the online space and I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I had no idea what I was going to be doing. And I got into a couple network marketing companies, and I learned one thing about that. People needed to learn about it. I got into a network marketing company, but there was a problem. I wasn't getting any sales. I wasn't getting any leads. So what I did was I actually focused on lead generation. So 12 years later, I'm going to fast forward you through all of my trials and tribulations, all of the blood, sweat, and tears, all of the things that I went through. And I'm going to talk about why I launched Get Fearless Freedom. And then my son's going to have the presentation here tonight. We're going to give away turkeys to the families that have invited the most folks here tonight. And so far it's Haley. So again, I created Get Fearless Freedom. It's a marketing sales system so that I could have more time freedom with my family. My family is number one to me. Okay. I have an amazing son that is here working with me full time. I'm very, very grateful for Rob, because if it wasn't for Rob, I don't think I would be able to do half this stuff that I'm able to do for everybody. So my daughter, she actually chose different direction. She is a paralegal and she works in Phoenix at one of the high attorney's offices. I'm very, very proud of her. And so she went into the corporate world. Okay. So why do I tell you guys this? Well, they're in their 20s. And I thought when they were kids, they needed a lot of time. Actually, in their 20s, they needed a lot more time. So that's the reason why I continue to have a home-based business. That's the reason why I continue to coach people so that they can learn how I have been able to homeschool my kids, travel all around. I've been able to, take trips over to London and things like that because of my internet-based business. When we got into this online space, I wanted it to where I didn't have any inventory. Prior to this, my husband and I were mortgage brokers. He was actually mortgage broker and he got his New York State license, okay, mortgage broker license. And the other thing that I didn't want was to have to have inventory and employees, because we had those. We actually had 22 people working for us at one point. And when 9/11 came along, boom, gone. Like literally overnight. So I know what it's like. I literally know what it's like to scramble. I know what it's like to figure out what the heck am I going to do when you lose your income. Has anyone ever lost their income? And if you have, put in a yes, I have in this box, because I can relate to you. If you've literally all of a sudden had someone say that your income's gone, like overnight, okay? And we're talking about 6-figure income kind of months, right? Gone, poof. And we had employees. And that was after 9/11. So part 41 had happened. Yes, you can all relate. Okay. Has anyone been down to like $50 in the bank account? Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? And when they tell you that money doesn't matter and there's nothing to do, that money is not like oxygen, don't believe them. They're the ones that don't have the money. So money matters. It really does, right? That's why we're here tonight. So that you guys can learn how to make money, have a good income, be able to stay home with who you want to stay home with, do what you want to do, and travel the world. Life's too short. So that is my passion and my drive and my why, is to help people understand that all it is lead generation, driving people to a simple capture page we already have done for you, a simple 7-minute video that we put together in Vegas. Okay. And so we have it all done for you. Before, I didn't have a system. Before, I was trying to figure out, well, how do I message people and how do I, no, you want people to come to you, not the other way around. So we use strategies, and we're going to teach you guys that once you join. Okay. In fact, all of my training is in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. It's not on Facebook. Sure, I got a great Facebook group, but it's not on Facebook because if something happens to Facebook and it collapses, which it almost did last year, believe it or not, almost lost my Facebook account. I literally didn't want my Get Fearless Freedom training on Facebook. So it's all literally, it's my training in the back office. Okay. It's evergreen, which means it can be used for anything. It can be used for any business opportunity. Okay. So Rob, are you ready? I've been trying to make sure I'm stalling and making sure that you're all set. So yeah, we've all had the horror stories. We've all gone through something. And if you live and do anything in this lifetime and take any, calculated risk, I called it a calculated risk, right? Being an entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur for 35 years now. Haven't had a boss. I don't know what a boss is like. I just would never, I don't prefer a boss. I just don't. I don't get along with them. In fact, I had my husband, I didn't ever tell this story before. I've had my husband like quit for me one time when I was 20. I was like, can you go and quit? Because I can't stand someone telling me what to do. So anyway, and the reason why I created my own company is because I didn't like how the other companies were set up. So this is my own company. I have an amazing affiliate team. I love my members. And so that's the reason why I have this passion for Get Fearless Freedom. So here's my son, Robert. He's worked with me many, many years. He is full-time with me. He does not have a JOB, and Rob's going to do the presentation tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that intro. I appreciate my mother. I appreciate you guys very much. I'm hopefully going to be able to rock this out pretty well. I'm on my new M2 MacBook Air 15-inch. So I just got this
Yeah, he just got
puppy.
a brand new
I
Mac.
treated myself. I'm so excited because it's got a new camera. It's better. It's full HD. It's like I'm like literally geeking out right now. This thing's so amazing. But anyways, let's go here. Let's share the screen. Hopefully, Mom, this does work pretty good. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay, let me test
Great.
one other thing. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I wanted to thank you guys. Very grateful for this year. Very grateful for you guys. If you joined us this year, very grateful. Gratitude is actually the number one thing that my mom and I, we every morning, we either will text each other or I'll visit her or we're together going out to a trip or a brunch or something, a lunch. And I always want to throw in gratitude because when I seen this year and I looked around and I'm like, it's so much to be grateful for in our community. And so part of the giveaway tonight, we wanted to mention my mom's going to tally up at the end of who invited who and who gets to win turkey Thanksgiving on us. And I just want to throw some quotes out because this is about gratitude and also about making money tonight because we want to make that for the holidays as well. So today, be thankful and think how, hold on here, let me fix this thing. Just my screen. I was getting good and then okay, there we go. Today, be thankful and think how rich you are. Your family is priceless, your time is gold, and your health is wealth. Zig Ziglar. One of my mom's favorite mentors and mine, actually, over the years, as I learned on this path. And it's definitely worth listening in tonight. This is going to be definitely something different. Zoom that you've attended before. We're trying to get down to the root of the cause, the problem is the status you're at, the status of where you're at in life. In 2023, if you came on this Zoom for a reason, you're like, okay, how can I, exchange the properties between currency? Like, how can I take my money and how can I double it? How can I take a business and 1,000 exit, not 10 exit, 1,000 exit? And how can I get within a 7-figure earner online? So that's who my mother is, and we have a huge community here where we like to help people with their wealth, right? So wealth can also be an attitude of gratitude, of course. That's how my mom and I and my father and my whole family are going to learn about how we expand and actually help everyone else count their blessings, but also be able to expand, right? Be humble, but still expand. So Get Fearless Freedom, we are a non-tech pick and shovels and tools for business owners of the modern day age. Pretty awesome if you're first time hearing us. We've literally made millions in selling tools online, us personally, my mother and I. And we close your sales with that help by you guys learning the system tonight with our special email portal. So it's something done never in the industry. We're able to help you guys close sales via our API portal. It's pretty amazing. So first off, I want to say, and I should have put it in the front, but I wanted to talk about that, is definitely no distractions, right? So as the Zoom kind of gets, along, just definitely close out the world and listen in. Some cool stuff tonight. No changing the cat litter and having your laptop off to the right or left, or oh, I gotta go to pick up my son's soccer game or something. We all get distracted. I get distracted. Personally, I've been on Zooms and I go, wait, what? I missed that. So no squirrel moments. We have turkey moments tonight. So earnings disclaimer, I always want to throw that in. Everything we present here is okay. You're going to be reviewing, is it's a potential, right? There's always potential to make that income. And so the statements that we talk about and everything is you're accepting your own risk by reviewing this information and deciding from there and going forward with who invited you. So like any business, results may vary. I just want to get that passed. So we want to bring back, kind of go back in time a little bit tonight, something different than you're used to. So we want to go back in time, and I want to go back to really where just to think how far we've come, right? A lot of gratitude has gotten us there. A lot of, different positions that we've achieved and we've went for in life, but you're here for that reason, right? So I go back to this 1984 Macintosh, and again, we're no, affiliation with Apple. All copyright goes to them and trademark. But what I want to get back to is this right here. It's really true how far we've come. I'm on this new laptop, so grateful for it. Business has actually paid for it, and so I'm so grateful for that. So I'm able to actually extend myself further to help people, help presentations, expand our businesses, and then help you. Because ultimately it comes down to is as much as we are, as much as, hold on, okay, just want to, I don't mean to, still getting used to this, Mom, still getting used to this. But you might have seen ads like this. You might have seen different capture pages like this. So these capture pages are actually really highly converting. They're awesome. The one to the top right, we actually use this often because, you see sometimes hosts or different ads out there talking about the next hottest, greatest thing, but they don't do one thing, and we're going to get to that. You're going to learn tonight. It's pretty interesting what they don't do and how can we fix that. So the problem is what I've seen out there, right? And what we've seen, so we fixed the problem tonight, is we saw that there's no automation, really. Okay, they claim they're automated, but you get to it and there really isn't a lot of automation. There's no lead generation sources. So the thing is, you see the products and then you're like, okay, how can I market it? There's nothing to tell me where I go. And so that's where we take care of that. Okay, the reach of that we help you with. The preview of the back office. My mom, she's covered it many, many times. So if you've attended these Zooms multiple times, you have seen our back office. We can show it again. It's really robust and very simple, actually. And the cost of the funnels out there, unfortunately, and I've seen it because I've done some modern research and I've seen these funnels are expensive. It's really insane how expensive they are, but they're $300 to $400 after you tack on all the privacy settings, the email, this, that. You'd be amazed it's just insane how expensive. So the other guys, let's just go, there is an affiliate product, right? Well, it takes forever to pay out. The funnels only work for their company. They're branding their company completely. And you're just simply another person, doing a 9 to 5, but glorified as an online business. So we wanted to get rid of that. We didn't want people feel trapped that they got from one job to an online thing that looks and masks as an online business. So we took care of a lot of stuff here. We wanted to make sure that the payout options, and this is a good stuff right here. This is the turkey, right? The payout options, 200, 500, and 1,000, it's 100% commission. Now, to clarify this, and I want to clarify this and stay on this page pretty long just to explain it for some people that don't understand that. So you see a lot of companies out there that you may get 50%, you may get 20, you may get a link with 15% kickback commission. We give you the opportunity to resell this entire system at the levels for 100% commission to you. That means if you get a person, they go, hey, I really love the $500. That means you make $500 and 1,000 100% commission. And that's instant, and we have unlimited payouts that we're, we put there where you can put out your information and then they pay you in that. So I just wanted to clarify that because I did get some feedback through some other Zooms. They're like, wait, what? You mean 100%? Yes, that means literally full and through. You're getting the whole Christmas present. You're getting it all, right?
Yeah, they're
Okay,
used to
so
making like 15% or 40%. They're used to a network marketing company where it takes them thousands and thousands of people to make $1,000. No, not here. That's why I wanted this opportunity to be. I wanted Rob to really stress that tonight. Does everybody understand? You get 100% commissions. If you do, put it in the chat. Say yes.
put a number 7.
Put a number 7. Y'all know you can make 100%. There you go. There's the 7.
Right. I just had to clarify this because I'm very much as excited to tell you that, but that's really what it is, because we just didn't want you get confused, because I did get some feedback, and we kind of stress about everything else, but I wanted to get back to here where it really is something very freeing, is why we put the name Get Fearless Freedom together. So what is it in for you, right? Because that's where the main question comes in. Like, as far as being selfish in this life, you don't want to be, but you also want to be like, how can it help me, right? And so we have a ton of things, and we're going to go over this. May be overwhelming, but this is just a fraction of the flexibility that the system can give you. And it's just pretty amazing. But just to highlight a couple things, I wanted to get you back to the history of us, right? And so the history of Get Fearless Freedom, back in 2019, my mom came up with this really thoughtful idea, like, wait a minute, I'm getting tired. And I kept hearing it. I'm getting tired of being royally screwed over by these companies that she promoted. Has anyone gotten in that position before? You can agree. Yes, Robert. Yes, I agree with that. See, I'm on a roll tonight. Got some caffeine. I'm on my new fast
Yeah, you are.
machine. I'm so excited and pumped because this is how we get to get people free. Because I get so tired of seeing this where I see that company didn't pay out, this didn't do that. And so
Happening right
that's
now.
why
I
we
had
built
5
this
people tell me.
program.
Yep.
Exactly, Mom. We built this program to do that, right? We built this program to break out of the mold and be able to get our experience. And my mom's been in the industry 12 plus years. For me, 7. Now, in the background, I actually have been in 12 plus years, believe it or not. I'm 29 now. So I have been around just as long as my mother, but the problem was, and this is crazy, but I kept watching her. I never took action, but I kept watching her, so I never got into it. But 35 plus years self-employed. This is our beautiful family in Las Vegas. This is actually at the Wynn right here, this photo. This is our family. We love to travel. It's actually literally our middle name. That's what I feel. But we actually literally travel. A lot of people, dream of the lifestyle of traveling, or they really want to go for it. But, luckily, and I really am so grateful for my family and the positions that I've been in, able to travel, because after we got out of the rut and we've been through all the foreclosures and different horrible business deals in the past, where we were like, how can we reward ourselves instead of the different physical stuff and the different, we wanted to travel. So that was our thing. So we've been to New York City, Hawaii, Canada, Mexico, different places. Mom's been to Europe, UK, many, many times, Switzerland, you name it. So Germany. They travel, we travel around the world, and that's our thing. We also have our beautiful mascots, okay? Now, if you dog lovers and animal lovers out there, this is our two babies. These are the two that actually run the whole thing. But Bella to the right and or Bella to the left, Felix to the right. And these two help us out a lot. So to give you a better breakdown of Get Fearless Freedom, 3 levels, very, very easy tonight. We have a 200, a 500, and a 1,000. We have the $200 level, okay, and all 3 levels give you unlimited capture pages. So if you have an existing business, you're wondering how to expand that, then you can do that. You can replace with Get Fearless Freedom for very cheap, a one-time fee for all 3 levels. And we came up with a robust meet in the middle fee where it's an admin, where you're going to learn how you're able to utilize that a part of the whole thing, like where you're able to get all the pages hosted, the done for you emailing, the monthly Zooms, all of that. You're going to learn all about that. And it's $1.56 per day admin fee, $47 a month, very cheap. So we have a mid right here. We have an amazing tool. This thing my mom uses like all the time.
Yes.
This is a Craigslist tool, $500 level. And believe it or not, this software can auto reply to ads. So if you're posting an ad on Craigslist and you have a really amazing ad, like the bottom one I've done, and to the right, I've posted in the Las Vegas area, a client or a person that's interested, or a customer, right? They go, oh, wow, this is awesome. I want to really know about this business. Or if you have maybe a landscaping business, or you have a window tinting business, or a dog grooming business, you can use Get Fearless Freedom and you can have it auto reply to people that want to inquire about the offer you have. It's absolutely amazing. So we have another thing, a part of the $500 level. I'd like to kind of show these levels just because it definitely, enhances your status in life and how it helps you get further. But we include at the $500 level where you can actually learn where we do our auction business, because I do an offline auction business as well with my father, and we flip merchandise, and all of this right here we flipped. And so it's very exciting. You'll get to learn more about that, through the back office. It can be used for any business. That's the best part. So a lot of funnels out there. You get on, you hear about the presentation. Guy sounds all amazing, and then you're like, wait a minute. Now it's on top of my existing business, but I can't amplify it. I can't do anything. It's another cost out the door. So a lot of people they don't really think of it like that. And then there's a ton of people that think like that. So that's why we wanted to make sure it works with you guys as well. Pretty awesome. The capture pages that we use convert highly in traffic and cold traffic, warm traffic, things like that. We have a top level, which if you saw in the 7-minute video, if you have watched it before the presentation, the 1,000 level, it's a one-time affiliate payment to your sponsors. So whoever invited you tonight, just get right with them. It's the top level, $1,000. And then, of course, in turn, you get your link and you're able to sell it and make 1,000 back over and over and over again. So pretty amazing. You don't have to worry about, outpacing or they getting a cut or anything. Everyone does want to be, definitely free. It seems out there, so many people want to really, really get to the top income online, and this is how you can do it, And so we teach, we actually have an amazing, so of course, just to rehearse this money now or money later, some other really amazing things, just bulletin points of the $1,000 level. We have a YouTube extension at the top level as well. My mom loves YouTube, literally just loves it, and she's teaching me a lot as well. I'm a Facebook and social media guy personally, but my mom has taught me a lot and I accept her knowledge. It's pretty awesome. So we have training videos and absolute insane good videos. Like I can't express this highly enough how good these videos are. My mom, she puts all her knowledge in there, her 7-figure earner online knowledge and all the different content. I swear, if I would have had this, like I quit my job in 2017, right? So it was like roughly around the end of 2017. And when I started that, I literally waited out a year. Now I worked with her in the background, but I waited out a whole entire year. I watched her Zooms, I kept looking and attending. Finally, she's like, "Are you gonna work with me?" I'm like, "Whoa, that's a direct one." And
I did. I
so,
said that.
right. So she said, "Are you going to continue to?" This is a quote I tell people on the Zoom just to make it funny. My mom, yes, has gotten after me. Just to let you know, if you think she's, yeah, she's been funny or joking or whatever, she's been direct, or she's been very, forward. She's awesome. Okay, she's what you want in the industry to actually go forward and actually make some money online. I mean, who's with me who makes some money online? I mean, I am, so that's the thing is when I started learning about and her teaching methods in business. I'm not talking as a mom, in business, it was really awesome. So it's propelled us into the solution, the final solution. And it comes down to the classic sales funnel: awareness, consideration, preference, purchase, and loyalty, right? And so we're so grateful for the loyalty of the community. A lot of these folks that you're seeing here actually are already in this community. They've invited you, okay? And they have a preference. They have a preference to work with us, right? And they have a loyalty, and we're loyal to them because it's awesome to work. It's like a synergy going on, right? And so all of the services that you've seen is it's 47 a month going past the initial payment of the level. And that's it. And so it's pretty amazing to know that like $1.56 a day, like man, heck, you make, it's so awesome to understand that all of that stuff is included in your ability to, have those websites to market. The success is outrageous. Okay. So we have Fearless John to the right. We have Mary Beth on this call. We have Sue. We have Terry. We have all these folks, and they just keep duplicating. Okay. And the cool thing about Get Fearless is because it's 1,000xing their business, right? Because it can be used for any funnel, is that we are seeing their success past the actual ones that we see ourselves in their back office. So I want to really emphasize this for continued people that have gotten on the Zoom and also new people that Get Fearless Freedom can be used for any other business. So, I've seen many people where they'll use their funnel and their 10x, 1,000, 500xing, their 200x, whatever it is, their business because they're using our system. It's pretty awesome. So I wanted to get into, the challenge, Mom, and then,
Yep.
our challenges that we have for the community. And then, of course, one more thing that we want to emphasize, I'm just going to leave it back to you
Sure.
because it's good, from here.
Yeah, you're doing an amazing job tonight. You're on fire. One of the things I want to point out is target marketing. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of people on the Zoom. So whether you're a member or you're not a member, you see sales coming in and things like that. I've studied target marketing, meaning I'm not like a network marketer where I'm like, okay, bug your friends and family. That's not what GFF is about. In fact, I'm very rarely on Facebook. Everybody knows that that's my son's gig. I'm over here on Craigslist, solo ads, and YouTube. What do I mean by a solo ad? A solo ad is traffic of other business opportunity seekers where I'm getting people on these Zooms, I'm getting people on my list, and I'm getting sales. The 7-minute video does it all for me. So I'm getting between 15 to 20 people. That's it, a month. That's $15,000 to $20,000. Who the heck doesn't want that, right? And you can still have a life. You don't have to do team building. You don't have to worry about people bugging you, babysitting people, none of that stuff, right? Because that's not what we wanted. That's not what Mary Beth and I wanted when we got into this, or Kim. We didn't want that, right, Kim? We didn't want any of that. Okay. So no, because she's busy. She's got her 2 dogs, and then she's got babysitting her dogs, and she's always posting about her pug. It's so cute. But I'm just talking about, like, we wanted freedom. you know? So the problem is, and the issue is, and I'm just going to be frank here. Well, I'm not Frank, but I'm Tammy, but I'm just going to be Tammy here tonight. And I'm going to talk about the real stuff that's happening in this industry. Okay. You'll see people posting up about the newest, latest, greatest thing. Well, what do? You just ignore them? Well, why not just reverse it? And if they're messaging you about their newest thing, why don't you just say, you don't even have a system? When I found systems and I found capture pages and funnels, it literally changed my zip code. Not life, zip code. I was able to take my family, like Rob talks about. We moved from New York because we couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't stand the winters. And now we're out here out in the Southwest enjoying the heat. Well, not today, it was freezing, but you know, it's like under 100. That's when I'm cold. But I'm just talking about it literally can change your zip code. Okay, it can, because you'll be driving along, just like today, Mary Beth. I was like, boom, 200, 500. See what I mean? Like it can literally change your life because you're getting these cash apps and you're getting these Venmos onto your phone. You know what I mean? So it's cool. Your hubby and your wife, whatever, you know, spouse, significant other will love you for it. You know, it's cool when you get $1,000 cash app. The reason why I relaunched GFF in February for the 500 and 1,000 is because it was stuck at a kind of a standstill. It was like 200, 300. And I said to my programmer, my gosh, people want more money. As soon as I did that, I doubled, tripled, quadrupled my membership because people want more money. You deserve more money. That's the reason why we have $1,000 commissions. Okay, it can change your life. How many do you need of those a month in order to pay your bills? I know you know what your bills are, right? Every single month, 5 people, 6 people, right? That's easy, very easy with the targeted marketing that we teach here. So, Rob, if you can just bring up that slide again, because I'm going to go step by step what we have in the back office. And of course, this is a free overview and a preview, so I can't give you, it's just like, you know, when you go to the restaurant and you get an appetizer, right? They're not going to give you the full meal because you can't, right? you can't get the full meal with an appetizer. So I'll show you some stuff here tonight. And then of course, if you decide to join, all the training is in the back office. Does anyone have any questions up to here that we haven't covered? Because Rob's done an amazing job. The part I wanted to focus in on, because we do get questions after the Zoom, and I want to make sure everybody's questions are answered here tonight. And again, if you can please put in the chat who invited you, that would be awesome. Okay. It is right. If you go of the training down a little bit, keep going right there. Okay. So for $47 a month, you don't have to pay for nothing. Like you don't have to, you know, get all the servers, you know, I've covered that. Like I bought that in 2019. Okay. And I pay monthly for the servers. In the servers, I can hold as many websites as possible. A lot of people think, oh no, like, are you going to run out of bandwidth? I don't know if anyone knows this kind of techie stuff on here. But for $47 a month, I'm able to allow you to create unlimited campaigns. So if you have another company that you're passionate about, and I get that because I love, you know, multiple streams of income, but I'm saying you can create unlimited capture pages. You won't have to ask your server for more bandwidth. It's already been covered. Okay. So my programmer, that's one of the best in the industry, he made sure I said, okay, so if I get a huge membership, is my server cost going to go up? And he says, no, slightly, but not much. So I already got that out of the way for you guys. Okay. So these are some of the things when you're your own boss or your own entrepreneur online, you want to look at the bottom line, right? So you want to see, well, what does this cost? Honestly, when I talk about this on my masterminds, when I say, you know, 5 figures a month, I'm literally only paying $300 to $400 a month. Now, you tell me where you can get that kind of money working anywhere. I mean, it costs people more money in gas and food and clothes and things like that. I can sit here in my t-shirt. I happen to dress up in a sweater here tonight for everybody, but I'm talking about it's expensive out there now to be driving around and doing whatever, DoorDash, you know, whatever it is extra that people are trying to do. So you consider the cost. And the other thing is we have free methods of marketing. Facebook, YouTube. You know, the day of the high advertising budget is out the window. Okay. Anyone that's in my age category here tonight, just think about it like this. These kids are smart online. Okay. My son's already covered the Facebook marketing. We've already covered the YouTube marketing. Like the Craigslist brings in hordes of leads. And that's what you want. You want to have all this on automation, you know, and that's what I do. I literally don't even talk to anybody. You know, just the other day, it's like $1,000 shows up in my Cash App, right? Just because he's responded to one of my ads or one of the emails that I sent out. Okay. All right. So if you wanted to just stop the screen share, I'm going to pause the recording, actually end the recording, and I'm going to log into my back office for anyone that wants to see how I set up a campaign. Does anyone want to see that here tonight? And of course, this recording will be posted on my YouTube and on Facebook. So if you wanted to tag anyone, you know, that couldn't make it here tonight, of course, this is the holiday week. I know it gets busy for people. Some people couldn't make it tonight, and I understand. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. And then, of course, if you have any questions, you can get back to us. So let me go ahead and do